Hey gang, welcome to the studio. Diana here today with my mini journal and a cloud stamp set. I'll link everything below. I forget what it's called, but this is a page that I dipped into a uh, distress oxide bath and it's dry and I'm just mounting up some of these cloud stamps and I'm going to silver emboss everything. So a silver lining. We're having a lot of nasty weather here, and it's cold and hot and pouring or snowing or something this spring. So this just felt appropriate. I also wanted to play with clear stamps in a book form or in a journal, and I thought this one really fit the bill really well. I am using Versamark and silver embossing powder from Wow. I have a bunch of Wow powders and I do like them. I do love embossing. It's so much fun. So I'm basically just uh, scattering these stamps across this book, and no, they didn't do a great job of stamping because of the different levels in within this book, especially this book, which is kind of bumpy and everything. But this was one of the reasons why I put together that disc bound journal, because I want to play more in an art journal with some of these clear stamps. So I'm just heat embossing it here. I love heat embossing things, and my tip, if you haven't already don't already know this, is definitely heat up that gun. Preheat it. Just let it heat up for it's about a half a minute or so. I test the heat by seeing how quickly I have to move my hand if I hold my hand a couple inches away. And here I am, just trimming that stamp in half. And this to me is one of the huge benefits of the clear stamps, is that you can so easily transform these sentiments by cutting things in half or trimming out a word, and then they're super easy to remount. There's just no problem with it all. Just use very sharp scissors. I like to use my smallest like 4-inch scissors for that, and just trim it neatly and carefully, and don't worry about it. So here I'm just doing a little more heat embossing, and it's you can see on the right hand side of the page where the stamp didn't print very well, and that's okay. I'm just running a Versamarker around the edge of this page, especially that decally edge there. You could just use the edge of your Versamark ink pad too. And now I've got some more glitter embossing powder. I think this is that Under the Sea one. It's green and sparkly. Love it. And I'm going to just do the edges. So that should sort of highlight the edges. I love to put things, borders or something along the edge. It's really a nice way to focus in the attention onto the page. And now I'm just going around and heat embossing that nice hot gun again, and you can sort of see that changing color. I love the distress oxides. I'm using them more and more. And now I have out my gray Faber-Castell pen. It's a felt tip pen, and it's a permanent pen, uh, not water soluble. So I'm going over some of these areas that you can't really see very well, and you can see it says silver lining there. Now it's clear just because I added some darkness around those words. And of course this marker is not going to, it's resisting, it's resisting the embossing, which is great. And just going around just to call some more attention to that. Now you can move these markers a tiny bit when they're wet, just for a moment or two, and especially on gessoed backgrounds, but this isn't gessoed. So I'm just drawing in some shadowy areas around the clouds. And now just a little flip through my book. Somebody did dare me to lick the page, so why not? I did. It doesn't taste as good as it looks, but anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that you'll come back for more. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up and like this video. Make sure you pop around to my blog and check out the links I left below to some of these supplies that I use in my videos. And don't forget to share this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for spending some part of it with me. Bye now.